What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid and welcome to my guide for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. In this video, we are going to be going over the best early game AP farm. And when I say early game, this is actually kind of the best until like chapter 10, pretty much. So you are absolutely going to want to take advantage of this. You will be earning, okay, a minimum of 3,700 AP per hour. However, if you wait until just after chapter 3, you will be doubling that, as there is an AP boost materia in chapter 3 that is impossible to miss unless you're blind, but that will basically take you then up to 7,400 AP per hour, an insane amount and more than enough to max literally any materia you have equipped. So here's what you want to do first and foremost. Now, that 3,700 AP I was talking about is just the individual amount, which means you want to load up your characters with as many materia slots as possible. Now, I know my Yuffie only has 2 armor slots. Don't worry, that's something else. But what you also want to do is, if you are post chapter 3, make sure you equip the AP up materia and make sure it is in a linked slot with another materia, okay? That way this materia will gain double the amount of AP. Now, with this, every materia we get, okay, per hour is going to max level. So even though we have all this materia, right, just change it. Like, you literally don't need any other materia on your other characters for this method. So if something is maxed, take it off, replace it with something that is not maxed, okay? Now, there are 2 ways you can do this strategy. However, for the early game method, I'm only going to cover one way. And this is going to involve a cloud and some folio abilities. So, the abilities that you want in question... Whoops, I completely forgot I didn't actually visit the folio in a while. The abilities in question that you want are going to be these early purple abilities, such as Static Shock, Wildfire, Wild Current, Snow Flurry, and Wildfire. These are essentially elemental abilities that will automatically tether to other enemy units. Also, you can get a first strike materia pretty early in the game as well. Having that maxed out on Cloud will just make this go all the much faster. Now, what you want to do is go to Chadley. It doesn't matter what chapter you're in. As I say, this is basically the best method early on. So you want to use the Combat Simulator. You are going to be combating some loading times in this, but it's still way faster than actually running around the overall field. So, what you want to do first and foremost is you want to find the actual region intel for the grasslands. So right here, as you can see, it is level 17. Now, you can do the higher tier version if you want some extra EXP in the process. However, I don't recommend this until you have, you know, like Magnify Materia, Gar Spells, and good high level stats. So for the early version, we're going to be using Grasslands region Intel level 1. This is a 5-round fight, and during this, okay, you are going to get 28 AP. Now, that is without the AP boost materia, and it takes about 20 to 30 seconds to do. So all we're going to do right now, obviously I have a first strike. So normally you would just use Snow Flurry on these original insectoids. So as you can see, it does kill the first one really, really fast. And then we just attack the final one. And we're just going to do that constantly going through this fight. And as I was saying, it's 28 AP per fight. Then with AP boost materia, that 28 becomes 56, and because each fight only takes about 20 to 30 seconds, you are literally going to be swarming in AP, more than you can really use. You can max out all of your materia incredibly quickly with this method, which is obviously going to be ideal. The more materia you have higher level, the easier time you're going to have. And there's a few benefits of this later, but I'm not going to spoil that in this video. Now, with that said, everybody, I hope you've enjoyed this quick little guide. If you have, please be sure to smash that like button and drop a comment down below. Let me know the first materia you are going to be leveling up. And of course, if you have any questions whatsoever, then just drop a comment and I will get back to you. And remember, subscribe for even more Rebirth guides. I have tons and tons coming your way. As always, though, everybody, Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.